This meeting is being recorded.
Are you ready?
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We are live and recording.
Welcome, everyone. It is 3:05 p.m. on Tuesday, April 11th. We're beginning our land use meeting and public hearing. I'm going to call this meeting to order and ask that you rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Attorney Garcia, do we have certification of today's agenda?
Yes, the county attorney's office has reviewed the agenda. We have no issue, and all matters are under your jurisdiction.
Thank you, Attorney Garcia. And do any commissioners have disclosures for items on this agenda today?
I have none, thank you.
No, sir.
And I have none either. With that, we'll move to item 2, which is our land use meeting agenda items. There are no items under this category today, so we'll move right on to our item 3, public hearing agenda items. Our first item is 3A, which is a Cross Creek preliminary plan project file SB 2022-028, which is expected to be continued to April 25th, 2023 at 2:30 p.m. We do have, I believe, Carolyn was supposed to be here to present on that. If you'd like to pop up here, but our board will probably make a motion. Carolyn, did you want to state anything about this item? Nope.
I don't really have a presentation. Okay, I think you can hear me now. Okay. I just wanted to say that, Mike, this is for the Cross Creek Preliminary Plan, project number SB 2022-028. The applicant, Mike Sanders, is here representing himself, and he is requesting a continuation of today's board's hearing to April 25th. The applicant has submitted a request letter for the continuance, and it was submitted to the board on March 27th. One of the conditions of approval for the preliminary plan is that the Pinery Water and Wastewater District approve inclusion of the Cross Creek property into its district prior to Board of County Commissioners pinery The request for continuance will allow the applicant to obtain approval of the inclusion agreement by Pinery Water and Wastewater District.
Thank you for that, Carolyn. And if it pleases the board, I'll bring it back to the board for a motion to continue.
If it pleases the board, I do have a motion to continue the Cross Creek preliminary plan. Project file is SB 2022-028 to April 25th, 2023 at 2:30 p.m.
Second.
So we have a first and second on the floor. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that motion carries 3-0. So with that, we'll move on to item 3B, which is an ordinance establishing business licensure requirements to regulate massage facilities and to regulate and prohibit unlawful activities for the sole purpose of deterring illicit massage business and preventing human trafficking within the unincorporated portions of Douglas County. Dan Avery, Special Projects Manager, presenting for staff. Hi, Dan.
Commissioner, thank you. In 2022, the Colorado General Assembly passed House Bill 22-1300, which empowers counties to regulate massage businesses in a manner similar to municipalities by requiring business licensure. The intent of this law is to regulate and prohibit unlawful activities for the sole purpose of deterring illicit massage businesses and preventing human trafficking. The Board of County Commissioners proposes adoption of a local massage business licensure process by this ordinance. The enabling ordinance is presented for adoption on second and final reading today. It was introduced at first reading on March 28, 2023 at 1:30, and separately, the board has approved a procedural resolution for its implementation. The ordinance was published in the Douglas County News Press on March 30th, and upon approval, the ordinance will be again published by title only on April 20th and will become effective 30 days thereafter. I can address any questions that the board may have. Otherwise, I turn it over to you.
Thank you, Dan. Any questions for Dan?
Yes, Dan, I do have a question, just to clarify what you say at the end. And so this will be published in the local paper on April 20th, and it will go into effect 30 days after that?
That's correct. The ordinance adoption process does require a second publication by title only to occur after second reading.
So when will business owners need to come in and start the process?
Business owners will be able to start the process after March 20th and will be required to come, existing businesses will be required to come into compliance by the end of the year.
So they can start after March 20th, that was last month, so they can already come in and start?
I apologize. Thank you, Commissioner. May 20th.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I get my M's and my A's mixed up all the time, because I have some business owners asking me. So after May 20th, they can reach out to you. Will there be something on the website for the process? Excuse me.
Yes, the staff in community development that manages our liquor licensing process will also manage this massage licensure process. We have coordinated with the Colorado Bureau of Investigation to enable background checks under that authority, and we will have a website with more information. We will also reach out to existing businesses via a second letter. We sent a letter previously. We'll send a second letter upon approval, letting them know what the expectations are.
Okay, so I'm clear. Business owners can look at our website. Do we know when that page will be up, or is it up now?
I will defer to the subject matter expert in that regard.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate all the work you've done on this.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Commissioner. Shauna Austin with Community Development. We are currently working on developing the website and anticipate having it up closer to the go-live date of May 20th.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate all your work on this. This is something really big because Douglas County, counties don't usually license businesses. Municipalities do. And so there's been, I think, probably a learning curve for all of you. And as usual, you delivered on what we needed. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioner Teal?
No questions.
You know, I don't have any questions, but I do have a couple of comments, and tremendous thanks to staff for the work on this project. You know, it was House Bill 1300 last year and the last legislative session that gave counties the ability to regulate massage parlors because there was a significant awareness that this was a hotbed of criminal activity, particularly where businesses could pop up and then if they got dinged could simply emerge again at a different strip mall down the road. I'm really thankful and pleased that this board has unanimously worked together to focus on our opportunity under this new statute to regulate massage parlors. We want to support the business community, and I want to be very clear that we recognize that the large majority of businesses in our community are doing the right thing and are acting appropriately, but this really does give counties the opportunity to ensure that there's just a safety net and that underage females and males that may not be able to speak the language, that don't know they're being trafficked, can be freed from what is really indentured servitude. I'll just say that our county, in partnership with the District Attorney's Office and the Sheriff's Office, is engaging in a very robust discussion now and through the next several weeks and certainly in the coming years around this issue. This is just the beginning of the conversation. I think that one of the statistics that's most dramatic to me is the fact that there are more human trafficking sites in the Denver metro area than there are Starbucks. And once you realize the gravity of that situation, especially for young people, it's really a reminder for all of us to wake up, be cognizant, and then take action on behalf of those we serve. So I am pleased to be in support of this particular item moving forward today. Any additional questions or comments for Dan? Okay. With that, let me open it up for any citizen comment. Is there any citizen comment either in person or online with regard to this item 3B?
Commissioner, I have no online comment.
Okay, thank you, Troy. And with that, I'll close citizen comment and bring it back to the board for any further discussion and or a motion.
I have a motion to approve an ordinance establishing business licensure requirements to regulate massage facilities and to regulate and prohibit unlawful activities for the sole purpose of deterring illicit massage business and preventing human trafficking within the unincorporated portions of Douglas County.
Second.
So we have a first and second on the floor. Any further discussion? I'm just going to add that again, this is the good work of the people of Douglas County, and I'm really pleased that all three of us have worked very hard on this, both here and in D.C. With that, all those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that passes 3-0. With that, our next land use meeting and public hearing will be held on Tuesday, April 25th, 2023 at 2:30 p.m. We are adjourned.